still trying to figure out the audio transmitter on this. So I had currently had it before at -1 and then -2, and I'm still peaking. Right now I'm at -4 or 6, I believe. I'll double check on that and let you guys know, or I'll just put it here somewhere, because I noticed on some of the videos that I do, the audio is very low and I have to adjust it in post. And when I mess around with it, sometimes the audio goes really high, or I can hear myself very clear, and I'm just trying to figure that out. But woke up this morning at 5 to get ready for my day. I got my reading done, my little quick workout. I took a shower, worked a little bit, delivered some photos, and I got my coffee. You saw I got my Buc-ee's coffee this morning, or my tumbler. Made myself a PB&J for the road. I have a jam-packed day today, and I want to bring you guys along with me, and also talk to you guys about who is the Osmo Pocket 3 really for, and its purposes, and for what I use it for. So let's go. So it is a cloudy one today. Made it to my first stop, waiting for the realtor. He's running a little bit late. He gave me the combo code for this house that we're gonna be shooting at today. Let me see if I remember the code. Got it. Hello. Always start with my hellos when I walk in and there's no electricity. Which sucks because, oh, there is. Sweet. Yes, okay. Whew. It looks like a remodeled home. It looks really cool. So again, oh, I almost fell because I didn't see the step. Turn off every fan before it gets going. I don't like these yellow lights in homes. I prefer this look. These kind of, not these, the ones over there. Kind of brighter. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Another fan that goes turned off. This kind of, it is what it is with that fan, with the light on. If we film inside, I'm definitely going to turn that off because that is extremely loud. Also, putting away some eye-catching distractions like that roll of paper. Walking the property. I guess this is the primary restroom in here. Another fan that goes on. I don't like that, but actually that is really loud. Turn that off. Still get some light in there. Walking the rest of the home. All right. This is a nice little room. I like that window back here. And it looks like this one was on this restroom. There's some stuff in here that I'm gonna put away. You got your main entrance right there. That is your living room area. I'm currently standing in the kitchen, which is this right here. And then I guess this can be your formal dining room or your family room, living room. And that room in the front can be your dining room or family room. But towards the back, you have the washer and dryer. Or I guess this can be your family living room, which is, this room's pretty cool. Looks like they extended it back here because I think the house ended here and they might have put this area here. 3 bedrooms. I believe it was 3 bedrooms. So you got your primary here. And again, I hate these yellow lights. And I really don't use the word hate, but I really hate these yellow lights. Bedroom number 1, 2, and 3. Hallway restroom. The primary did have a restroom back here too. Boom. So back to the topic of why I'm making this video, and that is to pretty much, who is this? Why, it doesn't look cricket. Okay, so lately I've been noticing that my lens kind of tilts a little bit. I don't know if it's just my eyes or if actually is tilted a little bit. I wish there was like a leveling point here, but I don't think there is. So anyways, So who is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for? I have been filming for the last 4 months. I've been filming all my personal content, all my reels on the Osmo Pocket 3. And I've messed around with settings, I messed around with D-Log, I messed around with the color grading. And although I'm still figuring out some stuff, it's been great. I've had fun. But this camera, if you search it up on YouTube, you will find some great edits, some very cinematic videos. And for the most part, those are all shot on D-Log and then color graded by the people who know how to color grade. Those colors, people are great at coloring. I, for the most part, don't get into that much of a detail in coloring. As long as I get an aesthetic that I like, I keep it. But when I first purchased the Osmo Pocket 3, I did what everybody else does, go on YouTube, search it up, and that's what kept popping up. And I think that's what made me really want to get it and ultimately why I got it. But I quickly realized that just like in your professional camera, you have to have perfect lighting, you have to have, you know, properly exposed subjects and areas and adjust your settings. And that's not really what I wanted to do when I started YouTube. That is not really what I was looking to get into with the Osmo Pocket 3, although it has that feature. But I just feel like I want to run and gun, you know, just film my day, document, and just create content, whether that's on my reels, on my Instagram, or a YouTube video like this, and not necessarily mess around and fiddle with any settings. And that's ultimately why I got this one. But I think the agent might be getting here soon, so we're gonna go ahead and knock out this property. I'm also gonna insert some clips on this video of how to film, not necessarily how to film, but what it would look like if I were to film a property with the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm out of breath. I was trying to kill a roach outside. So typically, knowing that I'm gonna film an agent here, like I said, he's not here yet, but he's on his way. He already let me know. I am going to start with video first. That way I can get him out of the way if he wants to talk. Not in a bad way out of the way, but I'm respecting his time as well as a professional. That way he can continue and going out what he has to do and not get tied up for that long here with me because we're all busy. So I'm gonna film him if he wants to be in the video, and then he can go about his day. I can stay here. I already have the combo, the lockbox code, so I can put the key back. So yeah, so it goes. Did I just turn off this? Okay, there we go. So I'm recalibrating my gimbal, which is something that you have to do each and every single time you turn on your gimbal. Balancing wise, oh man, vertically it's very hard to balance this gimbal or this camera on this gimbal because I don't know how much it weighs because I haven't weighed it, but I know that it's pretty heavy, on the heavier side. And then I added this cage, this small rig cage around the camera so that I can then put a plate on it so that I can place it on the gimbal vertically like this, because on this one, which I have the Ronin SC2, Ronin SC2 by DJI, I believe it was pitched that you can do vertical, but it's kind of weird the way it turns, so I just don't even mess with it. I think I tried it once and I didn't like it because it was very out of balance and out of whack. And I was like, nope. So I got me the small rig cage here, and then that actually able to help me shoot vertical. So the agent's not here. I'm gonna try to run around the house before he gets here. That way I can film him in maybe 20 minutes or less, and then he can go about his day and I can finish off doing the photos. Okay, so I just finished filming this home right here, filmed with the agent. I forgot to mention I don't have an ND filter on the Osmo Pocket 3 right now. It's just the bare lens that comes with it and no wide angle lens attachment or anything, just like that today. That's what I'm rocking today. I went ahead and knocked out video, photo, filmed the agent. We talked a little bit, and I think he might do more content with me. So that's pretty cool. He's part of the team where I'm at. So looking forward to that if it does go through. Can you do work with the Osmo Pocket 3? Short answer, yes. Long answer, no. And what I mean by that is, I think yes. When you film vertically, it doesn't shoot 4K. Now, I've seen people where they film horizontal and they tilt the Osmo Pocket 3 sideways, so you can still film 4K on a vertical mode. Not really vertical mode, because when you do vertical mode, actual vertical mode, it goes down to, I believe, 3 or 2.5K, so you can't film 4K, and I think that's why you'll lose quality and stuff. Not that every platform accepts 4K, but I know YouTube does. So I filmed the agent on my Canon R5, which is what I do all my professional work on. I put it on my gimbal. I did the walkthrough and everything like that. I actually have not tried filming professional work with my Osmo Pocket 3, just because I guess psychologically I feel like it's not the greatest, although I've seen some really dope videos that they can be very professional, look like for very professional. I mean, not to knock it, but I mean, I personally don't know if I would use it in a professional setting, but that's just me. You guys let me know. Would you use it as a professional camera? If you were to market yourself as a professional, would you use this in a professional job? That's just me. But going on to my second stop of the day. So I knew it was gonna be a hot day today when the AC kicked on at 7 in the morning. It is hot and humid out today, which is not my favorite. And honestly, that's the really thing that I don't like about being out in San Antonio or in Texas, is the weather. I miss the Cali weather, yes I do. I cannot stand feeling muggy and sticky, and I shower in the mornings, but then on days like this, when I get home, I shower again. I don't mind being clean, but it's like, I don't like the feeling of being sticky and hot and sweaty. Not my favorite. But this home that I'm at right now, I'm doing photo and video as well, and it is a staged property, so it makes it look really cool. This is the kitchen back here. I already finished doing the photo inside. What sucks, what I don't like about this home, and I've seen homes out here that don't have this, is access to the backyard. So this is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath with a decent sized backyard, but there is no access to it from inside the house. And that's pretty much the backyard. Decent sized backyard, but I think I have to go outside to the front, around to the side to access the backyard. I mean, some people don't really care about that. I do if I would be, purchasing a home, but it's neither here nor there. I get paid to take the photos and videos, and that's what I'm here to do. And now back to the topic of the Osmo Pocket 3. So now I personally utilize this camera for my BTS, for my reels. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow. It's at the Sam Gomez. I'm currently doing a 52-week challenge where I post every Monday, and it's a challenge whether I already done in the past, that I found out about, or that I'm just wanting to share and also implement it in my life as well. Forgive me for the sweating. It is hot and humid and muggy, and I already told you guys already know about that. But anyways, so I use it for more of my BTS shoots, reels. I don't use it for professional work. That's just, I don't really want to use it for that, although probably you can, but again, I don't. It's just more for my vlogs now. I've been vlogging with it for about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, and it's been great. If you haven't seen the video, I'll link it down here on the things that I don't like about it. There's just a handful of things that I don't like, but other than that, it's a great camera. I've tested out the photos on it. I don't really like it. I feel like it's giving me like a waxy kind of feel to my skin, and I don't really like that. Maybe if you guys know how to change the setting, if there's a setting on that to make it look not waxy, I tried looking for it. Maybe I just can't find it, but drop me a comment if you know if there's a setting where I can turn that off. That's pretty much what I utilize it for. I do have an event later on today that we're going to be streaming live on YouTube, and I'm going to use this as the webcam, but I'll record it from my phone to show you guys how I set that up and how it looks and stuff like that. But I'm gonna knock out photo and video for this property now. putting in the code for this home. I gotta be honest, that day that I got home from the event, I put my stuff down and I just hung out with the family. I think I got home like around 9, close to 9. Hello, hello. Oh, it smells funky in here. It's hard doing things on one hand, but okay. Made it to this listing out here, another rental property for today. And that day that I filmed that event, we went live on YouTube and I was using the Osmo Pocket 3 here as a webcam. That is my third or fourth time doing it. I was about to say my second time, but no, I'm lying. It's my fourth time using it as a webcam. You do get better footage out of this than you do from your actual webcam on your laptop. The team that I was filming, the team was holding a property protest tax event and they were streaming it live on YouTube. So I helped out with that. And then, like I said, I got home and that was it for me. I put my stuff down. The girls were already in bed. So I just went to go say goodnight, jumped in the shower because I was out all day long. It was hot out that day. And yeah, that was it for me. I didn't even, I was like, I'll finish the vlog another day. The end. I thought it was gonna be yesterday. And I just said I was gonna finish the vlog another day, which was gonna be yesterday. But yesterday was another busy day for me that I just didn't, honestly. I did bring the DJI Pocket 3 with me, but I didn't even pick it up to film anything. Well, this room's the darkest. So here I am, a day later from that event, like I said. So prepping this home to do photos, just going around turning on all the lights, opening up all the blinds. You already know the deal if you follow me on Instagram and if you see my other videos here on YouTube. I don't like this one here. Oh, I see why. There we go. Cool. So the home is good to go. I'm about to start knocking out photos and video, but I want to end the vlog here and then let you guys know who is the Osmo Pocket 3 really for. Now, if you ask me, like I said, I won't be utilizing this for professional work. And like I said earlier in this video, I'm sure you can. Nothing against that because I've seen some really, really great footage on YouTube. And if you were just to show me the video, not knowing that it's from DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I wouldn't even be able to tell. But those people know what they're doing. The settings, the lighting, all that goes into play, the color grading, obviously. And that's not what I necessarily bought this for. Although you can use it for that, I don't necessarily use it for that. And it's also geared for an everyday use for a vlogger, a content creator, or family looking to create memories. I think this is a great little tool to have in your home for memories and just for your everyday carry, which is what I use it for. I use it to do my reels on Instagram. I use it to create my vlogs here on YouTube. I do color grade it. I threw my little LUT that I created for it over it, and it just makes it more of my style, more moody, more not bright, I guess you could say. But that is essentially what I bought it for. And I don't want to go on and on this topic about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's just what I use on a daily for me to create my own content. My Canon R5, I have it for professional work, and it's gonna be for professional work unless I go on a trip and I wanna take some really good photos. Lately, I've been taking my photos on my iPhone, and I've been posting those on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at the Sam Gomez, and I am more active on there on my stories. I post 3 times a week there. I've been getting inspired posting more on YouTube. Now, it is more work for me to create on YouTube, and to be more consistent, it'll just be even more work on top of the work that I already have, which is what I do. This is what I do professionally every day, is create content, mainly on the real estate industry, slowly trying to break into other industries as well. But for now, I do a lot of real estate and I'm just been bombarded with work, which is great. I'm not complaining, but I am backed up, and just creating my own stuff. It's just adding a lot more work. But enough rambling. That is what I do, who I am, and who I think the Osmo Pocket 3 is really for. And I think it's pretty much for everybody. And it just depends on how you use it, what you use it, and where you're gonna buy it for. You know, when you make an investment like this, obviously you want to use your gear and not just buy it and then let it collect dust on a shelf on your desk and not use it at all. So that is it for me for today, guys. Thank you for sticking along the journey. If you stayed this long on the video, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next week.